What's going on, YouTube? Coming back with a quick video here. If you don't know, a couple things I do on my channel real quick before I get into the topic of this video. I do a lot of sport gameplay from NBA, stuff like that. I do reviews on my channel, and then some anime stuff, music, and UFC. UFC is kind of taking a little bit of a backseat due to not as many big fights going on since, John Jones and his drug issues and his doping issues and not being able to fight. Conor McGregor hasn't had a fight in a little bit. But anyways, this is some controversy that went down on UFC 210. I didn't get into it because I wanted to make sure I had everything right, because when I seen it, this is what I thought, but waited for the right information. So this video may not do as well as I hope, but this is how I see it, and let me know what you think with this subject. So, Weidmean versus Mousasi. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. I think I am. But anyways, Mousasi is a really good fighter. And during their match, some illegal blows, from what the ref called them, were said that to have happened. But by the new rules that were instated in 2017, they were not illegal. They were perfectly legal blows to the head. What happened was he had his hands on the ground. He picked one up when he threw the knee, which then in turn made it legal. But he called him illegal, told him he had 5 minutes to recover. When he steps out of the ring, Weidmean stays on the ground and says he can't continue, which would then mean it's a disqualification for Mousasi because he threw illegal knees and the opponent could not continue. So that should have been the match. But when he goes out to do a review of them, by the rules, they were legal. And since he had said he couldn't continue before he found out that they were legal, they then in turn said, well, you can't fight because you said that just 30 seconds ago. So Mousasi wins. Do I think this is correct? I think that it was an error on the judge's part for calling them illegal knees and telling him he has 5 minutes to continue. But I think Weidmean was trying to take the easy way out with the win by sitting there and saying he couldn't continue. But when he found out they were legal, he wanted to get back in and fight because he knew, personally, I think that he wanted the easier win on a very tough opponent, which I think a lot of people would take. I know, he's a fighter, he should do all this. No, if you got a chance to making show money and win money because you took some legal knees that you'll find out in a minute, but for then it's illegal, I'll take double the money and get out of the cage and say he did something illegal, so I win. Then a lot of people would take that. But I think because he tried to play the system and went with what was said to him, if he would have got back in and said right away, I'm good, let's fight, and then he viewed it and then found out they were legal, well, then they're legal, you got hit, and you just keep fighting. But in his case, he decided, no, I'm good. I'm going to take the easy road out right now and get out of here with extra money, which a lot of people would do. But then he finds out that, well, since you said you couldn't continue, that's the end of the match, and Mousasi wins. So that's what went on. I think that Weidmean just wanted an easier way out of this fight right there, which most people would do, say we can't fault him there. But then when it comes back to bite you, that maybe in the first couple of seconds when they asked him, he wasn't able to continue. That may have been true. And I think really if he got a 5-minute rest, then that's not really a good thing either because the other person's getting a 5-minute rest. So it's kind of like, well, I'm getting me a rest right now, and he's getting him a rest, and then we'll get back in. Either way, I don't like that, how that comes in, because the person who didn't get hit illegally or legally in this case gets a break, and I do too. I would have tried to just keep going during it. Of course, I'm not getting in an MMA fight ever. But again, that's just what happened. He tried to take a way out. Didn't really work out for him this time. But they offered him I don't know if the UFC has personally offered him a rematch, but Mousasi said that he could have his rematch whenever he wanted. And Weidmean wants a rematch. Again, I don't see anything wrong with what happened. I think the ref made a error, and then it came back to bite Weidmean because he just didn't want to get back in the ring when they asked him at first. So, since he said he couldn't continue, and he just, I don't know. It was kind of weird though. Something about they didn't have instant replay there. It was just like replay of the what instant, um, which is, I don't know. That's kind of weird to me. But either way, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Give me any other crazy things that have happened recently in UFC, and I'll try and cover them for you. I do really enjoy UFC. Watch it all the time. If you want to learn a little bit more about UFC, you can check out Joe Rogan's podcast. He does fight recaps with Brendan Schaub, um, Eddie Bravo, and Brian Callen all the time, and then sometimes they have other people in there. So go check those out if you like those. They do those over the actual UFC event. So if you have Fight Pass or anything, you could probably like sync them up and watch them together. And then there's the Big Brown Breakdown, which is Brendan Schaub, former UFC and former NFL player. He does breakdowns of all the fights and has guests come on and talk to them about fighting or their career of any sort. So anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out.